Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. Hello, my name is Ashley, I do nail art, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to repair a cracked or broken nail. So without further ado, let's get into it. I want to preface this video by saying that everyone has a different way of fixing nails. I don't think there's any real right or wrong way to fix nails because everyone has a different technique. This is just what works for me and I just wanted to share it. I've been growing out my nails for a while now and I haven't had any real issues up until this point. I was washing my hair in the shower when I noticed that my hair was getting caught in my nail. So I ran my thumbnail against my fingernail and there was a small crack there, and I wanted to fix it so that way it could try and reattach itself, and this way it wouldn't get any worse than what it was. The first thing that I went in with was some non-acetone on a cotton ball, and I just removed the old base coat that I had prior to this. I luckily didn't have any color polish on my nails, and I just took some non-acetone and took it off because I prefer using non-acetone over acetone because acetone makes my nails very brittle and dry, so that's why I prefer non-acetone instead. Once I took off all my polish, I went in with a brush-on nail glue. This one I found at Sally's Beauty Supply. The reason why I prefer brush-on nail glue instead of a regular little bottle is because I like the precision of the brush. I also find this less messier, and I also find that it doesn't dry out as quick as a little bottle does. So I took a little toothpick after I applied the nail glue and tried to just fill in the little crack that was there, and I also took the brush of the glue and went behind my nail as well to hold it into place. You want to make sure that your nail is dry and set for the next part. The next part is the Orly nail repair powder. This comes in the Orly nail rescue kit. I don't have the glue for this anymore because the glue dried up on me, but I still have the powder because it works with any other nail glue. And what I do is I just apply a very thin layer to where the breakage is, and I dip my nail in there, and then to help get the powder onto my nail that I can't reach, I just take a little cuticle pusher and scoop it onto my nail. This way it helps distribute the powder a little bit better. Once I've dipped in my nail into the powder, I give it a few minutes to dry because if I don't, the glue and the powder will mix together and they end up balling up. So I just make sure that it's completely dry before fanning off the excess, and then I go in with another thin layer of the glue and the powder, and again giving it a few minutes to dry so this way I can fan off any excess powder. Like I said, I give time in between the coats to dry. On the box it says that you can do 1 or 2 coats. I just prefer doing 2, so this way I know that my nail has some strength while it's trying to reattach itself. Once everything was set into place, I went in with a nail file. The way that I can tell once the powder and the glue is dry is it feels very rough, so I just filed down the portion where I applied it to my nail, so this way I won't have an uneven polish application. Once I was satisfied with how much I filed down, I go in with a buffing block just to smooth out my nail completely, so this way my whole entire nail is completely smooth and nothing feels uneven. Once I was done buffing my nails, I was on my very merry way to polishing my nails all over again. I do get asked pretty frequently how I manage to keep my nails so long and how I take care of them, so I also included a quick nail care routine. When I do my nail care routine, I always push back my cuticles at least once a week, and as for filing my nails, I file them maybe every 2 weeks. It's not that often I need to do it, and I nip off any little bits of skin on like the sides of my nail that shouldn't be there. After pushing back my cuticles and filing my nails, I always wash my hands and then dry them off, and then I apply a layer of O.P.I's Nail Envy onto my bare nails. And I like this because it makes my nails stronger and less brittle and makes them chip less. Keep in mind that Nail Envy is just a nail strengthener, not an actual base coat. So once I apply the Nail Envy, I give it time to dry, and then I apply a layer of my favorite base coat, which currently is from Superchic Lacquer. It's their Bring It On base coat. It prevents staining and it also dries really quickly as well. After I let my base coat dry, I always go in with my favorite ride or die cuticle oil, and that is from Bliss Kiss. Of course, I'm not sponsored to talk about them, but this is just my favorite cuticle oil that I always end up going back to because of how well it works. Let me just give you a little bit of a backstory on my nails. Before discovering this oil, my nails used to be horrible. They would split in the middle, they would crack, they would chip. If I tried to grow them out, they would just constantly break. So once I discovered this oil, I found that my nails were a lot more healthier, a lot more stronger, and a lot more flexible. When I get asked for a cuticle oil recommendation to a friend or someone that's looking for a good oil, this is one that I always end up recommending just because of how well it worked for me. And I think if it worked well enough for me, that it could work for most people out there. That is it for this video. I thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful at all, if you like what you saw, please drop a like. Let me know in the comments section what you thought about this video. Let me know if you've tried any of these products out or if you're gonna try them out. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and press that bell notification button so that way you know the next time that I post. And until then, I will see you in my next video.